sleep in.
Is there a window
And
there?
there's a window there that I didn't have in the other room. And so I had like a different type of curtain up, but it wasn't blackout.
Yeah.
So I didn't have a curtain rod that fit and I didn't want to buy it. So I was put up clips.
Okay.
Those are kitchen clips. Just
Yeah,
until I can
didn't
figure
know
it
that
out.
was a window.
No, and I wish it's just, I honestly don't like this setup just because I don't feel as private because I have a window in the office now, but that window, if I have my bathroom door open and I'm like naked getting lotioned up,
Yeah.
people could see in. And so then I put curtains on that and they're blackout, but they're not quite as nice blackout because these are Project 62 and I was cheap for those ones. But I'm terrified that my cat is going to like open up the blinds while I'm in the shower so my neighbors can see me naked. It's irrational.
Why don't you close the door to your bathroom?
I like to have it open. So
That's the weird part.
But so now I close. Well, because before that was my bedroom, so I would just go in and out. And when you're by yourself in your house,
the door.
I never close the door in my house.
Concerned about somebody seeing you.
But before, when that was my bedroom, it was sealed off, so like nobody could see past that. So it's just like this whole end was my bathroom suite. Bedroom suite. Right. So anyway, I just have fears of my neighbors seeing me like dancing in my bathroom, putting on like, my Jergens. I don't use Jergens. Let me just say that for the record. Anyway.
Okay, yeah, because you have a whole regimen that I've been waiting to hear about.
Oh my gosh. I just bought like 3 new kinds of lotions. I was like, what is wrong with it? It wasn't my fault. It was like they were out of my favorite brand.
Do you use stuff up before you open the next one? Or do you?
Well, because lotion, the pump, you can't, sometimes it doesn't go. Like, I hate the lotion pumps because it leaves like a ton of the product at the bottom.
You unscrew that thing and then you gotta.
I do. And then I get tired of doing that. And then I buy the replacement lotion, but then I'm like too cheap to throw away that lotion. So I just keep like hitting it on my skin.
Right.
Giving myself bruises.
But I feel like you are a finisher then. You're not just like, I'm done with this. I'm moving on to the next thing.
No, I totally finish it.
Okay,
yeah. Mama's got to save some money. So anyway, welcome to Lick the Spoon.
Yes. Welcome to Lick the Spoon. We're here for you.
Yes.
On your walk.
On your walk. If you're folding laundry right now, this is what our purpose is in life.
You know what I started doing?
What?
I started wearing my headphones in the shower with my shower cap over them.
I think that's genius.
I
mean, it's a little kooky.
I know, but I'm
genius.
like shaving my legs. Like if I'm going to take a longer shower and actually wash my hair, I can listen to my book or my podcast, whatever I'm listening to while I'm in
I think
there.
that's so smart. I'm gonna steal that idea.
Well, I started wondering, like, what did I do in the shower before? What did I think about? I mean, it's not like I have to fill every moment of my life with a voice, but it's a great time. It's a great time. I'm starting to find these little pockets of time where I can listen to my stories.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway,
I think that's
my
genius.
latest.
Yeah. Well, I love, like, when I'm in the shower, I always have my I'm an iPad kid. I've told you this. Like, I've turned into an iPad adult. So I have my iPad with me at all times. I'm usually having a show on in the background. Yeah. But I'll put on my YouTube shows and then I go into the shower and like listen to the YouTube.
Suction cups on your wall in there?
No, I don't watch it. I just listen to it from the counter. I'm not putting my iPad in the bathroom or in the shower. But then I get nervous because I have neighbors that share a wall with me. So I'm always like, because typically I used to just sing in the shower. And so I would belt out my show tunes and that helped my like stress relief for me.
And you weren't nervous about them hearing that?
No, I used to before I had a shared wall. And so now I can't because it's like I don't.
Yes, you can.
No, because I belt and then they can really hear me. And it's just like, first of all, I think that's rude. Secondly, like I'm not a great singer. Thirdly, I would be embarrassed at what I'm singing because I'm singing the Legally Blonde musical soundtrack.
Oh,
and
it's a good show.
Not that I'm embarrassed, although one time I was driving home from work and before we got on, I was telling Jayme I was pretty stressed right now with work and life and whatever. And anyway, so I'm driving home one day from work. This is years ago. And I would always crank up music and sing. And it would help me get it out. And I have a specific karaoke called the Nori Bong Spotify playlist that is all my favorite, like, songs from movies and from musicals and the things I've been singing since I was like 10 years old.
Okay.
And I don't just sing them. I perform them.
I want to be in the car and witness this.
Something else. And so I am in my car feeling myself and I'm going off. I am doing big belty voices. I probably am doing hand gestures. I get home, I feel great. I had a longer commute at the time. So I would spend like 35, 40 minutes singing, get home, the day is gone. I get to work the next day and this girl that works in the same building as me is like, hey, I saw you driving home yesterday. You were really getting into it. Like, what was going on? I was like, oh my gosh. I'm so embarrassed. So anyway.
Oh, that's so great.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I still sing a little bit.
I was going to say, I'm sad if you don't.
I mean, I have tinted windows now, so it's a lot easier because it's just like, oh, you can't even see me. And I'm
totally
just singing, fame. Anyway. So yeah, that's my go-to when I'm feeling blue. Anyway, you have big stuff happening. I want to know
what is going on?
Oh my gosh. Jayme.
Wait, before we go to that, your bed is different. It looks nice, but like what? It's a different color.
Oh, it's because I have two comforters usually. Because I usually have my yellow comforter on the bed.
That's what I'm wondering. The yellow's gone.
Yeah, because it's 100 degrees.
Yes,
so even the comforter I have right now, it's like a lightweight down comforter. It's too much, but I can't sleep without it. I need a weight on me a little bit. So it's been real rough. Like I was like, am I going through menopause? Because I was like so hot. And I was like, I'm going through menopause. I'm premenopausal now. Oh my gosh, I'm only 41. It's over for me. And then I realized, well, dummy, it's literally like 100 degrees outside today.
I know.
You have a down comforter. You have your sheets. You have a blanket, a throw blanket that's faux fur. You
covering
have your cat
half your
on
legs.
top of you.
Oh, geez, it's the cat.
And I'm just like, okay, probably not that. And I was wearing pants and a long shirt to sleep in.
Jeez. Well, there you go. Hey, I think we're too young for premenopause.
No. I know girls our age that are premenopausal.
Why are you saying this?
It's very like, my doctor mentioned it. Maybe we should check your hormones. You could be premenopausal.
What?
I was like, shut your mouth.
I'm in denial. That's not happening.
It really happens.
I mean, it does happen, but I know we're geriatric and whole, but
we are legit geriatric, millennials. People are having to start take supplements or they're starting to get menopause takes forever, right? Like I remember my mom.
I don't know.
It's reverse puberty. So it's like, how puberty takes like 10 years. It's that.
No, it doesn't. Does it?
Yeah.
I thought puberty took like 2.
No, I think it takes, because it's like the whole process from when you start developing all the way, it's like a whole thing.
I can see that.
Well, same for menopause. My mom, I remember when she was in her peak menopause, it was a decade.
Jeez.
I know. What the heck, man? Why do we get the short stick in life as women?
Oh, don't even get me started. It's true. And I'm reading every book I'm reading, every single one is like one after the other. It's highlighting this inequality, this what's the word? One of the words. Yeah, the patriarchy. Yeah. Yes, subjugation of women.
Yeah. It's exhausting.
I think I know what that word means.
You just say the word and go with it. That's what I do. And then I look it up later and go, well,
oppression.
I'm a little stupid.
Oppression.
Yeah. It's frustrating.
Jeez.
Anyway.
Well,
that's real. Just happy.
Glad you're listening with us.
Yeah.
Feeling the same. Can you relate? I'm
sure you guys can relate at times. Anyway.
Okay. Well, anyways, what were you thinking of when you said big things? Oh, my neck.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh.
Did you go in this week?
I did. I had a biopsy on my thyroid nodule, which apparently is a very common thing.
Yeah. Super.
Which I have never heard of, but I mean,
you're in the nodule club.
Millions of things that I've never heard of.
Right here too. We're in the nodule club.
Okay, so I had to get that biopsied, and so the doctor swabbed my neck and then went in with this Novocaine
What did he look
needle.
like?
I don't know. He was wearing a mask.
Okay. Did he wear glasses?
I think
did he have a brown mustache maybe?
I couldn't
or brown
see his
hair.
Yes.
Was he kind of shorter? I bet it was the same guy. Anyway, keep going.
Probably.
Did he play music?
No.
Okay.
Anyway. He didn't. I don't think
was
so.
He cocky?
I don't remember that part. No,
okay.
He was super nice. He explained everything. So that he did the Novocaine and that, it's like a pinch and a stinging, whatever. And I'm like, okay, I can handle that. And then he goes, okay, so tell me if this feels like a pinprick or just pressure. Well, it felt like a pinprick. It was like a sharp pinprick. And so I said, he's like, oh, okay, well, let me put a little bit of more Novocaine. So he puts more, and then he goes, okay, now is this a pinprick? And I'm like, yes, it is. I could feel it. So he put more, and I was just like, it's fine though. I mean, I can handle it.
Yeah.
So just get on with it. Like, I don't want my throat to be numb or whatever. Like my neck, I can't.
You can't talk. Your vocal cords are just flapping.
I was just like, because he goes, well, it should be already, and I was just like, well, I can handle. If that's all the pain it's going to be, I can handle it.
Because we're women.
Yes, and I was just thinking, I just have to, get through this or whatever. And so he had to inject 4 different needles after like the 3 Novocaine needles.
Yeah.
And then so he jabs him in there and then wiggled him around.
Yes. Isn't it the weirdest feeling?
It is, and it hurt. Like it hurt. And so it was weird because I thought it was weird because in the ceiling, the one tile above the bed is like this lit up faux sky of blue sky with all these branches.
Was it not calming to you?
And so I was just focusing on this one branch, like just staring at it and just waiting for it to be over. So he did, needle after needle, I guess maybe at like different angles or depths or whatever, because he had an ultrasound going at the same time so he could be accurate, because it's a tiny nodule. It's not very big. Anyway, it was a very uncomfortable experience, but in the grand scheme of other uncomfortable things I've experienced, it really wasn't that big of a deal. And then it was over. And then like you had warned me, because we talked about this earlier or last week or whatever, that you have had to have this done. And so, I had all that like orange, yellow, whatever. And I had the lady, the assistant or nurse or whatever, or technician or I don't know what she was. She gave me a wet washcloth to go in the bathroom and like scrub my neck because it was hard to get all that residue off. So anyways, and then put a Band-Aid on it. And then it was pretty sore after that. The rest of the day, like when I swallowed or turned my head, it hurt, but
it's done.
I mean, it's bearable. It's done.
Did you get your results?
No, I don't have my results yet. But it doesn't hurt nearly as bad today. So
that's good.
Yeah.
Well,
so it's over.
Yeah.
And I'm glad I have access to medical care, although it's expensive still.
I know.
We have insurance, and it was still a lot of money.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the heck?
I know it's a place of privilege to even have insurance in the United States.
Absolutely it is, which is kind of insane.
Yeah. I don't know. It's very disheartening.
I mean, I want people to be paid in the medical field. My husband works at the hospital. Yes, everyone should be paid. I don't have a problem with paying for services, but I also feel like medical things should be more affordable or just free.
Yeah, I would love it. So that's pretty big news though for you.
I mean, I guess, kind of. It's not really news though yet.
No,
I feel like when the results come in, I'll have some news either way. But
I have some not so serious news.
Okay, what?
It's not really news as much as like, my roommate Fratelli, also a cat.
Your roommate, yes. So, I like that you refer to her as that. And actually, I listened to one of our episodes the other day because I like listening to our conversations again, even after having them. And you were so funny. You're like, I'm not a cat lady. I have a roommate.
Yeah.
Who's a cat.
She is most definitely a roommate. She's not my friend right now. But I noticed like at night she's been crying more. And
what do you mean crying?
She meows. Yeah. But like, did you know that cats only meow for human sake? They don't do that in nature, I guess. It's like they don't do that to other cats.
How do humans know that?
Because scientists have studied cat behavior.
I know, but I feel like then they would be present.
Oh, they can do it like wildlife.
I guess.
It's a whole thing. I don't know. Anyway, but it makes sense. She's Siamese and she's talking to me.
Okay, keep going. I keep interrupting you.
The other day, she it's Saturday morning and she's like purring. She sleeps in my bed, she's a little heating pad, and I'm giving her a little pet. She's purring. All of a sudden, puncture wound.
What?
She bit my hand and I was like, ouch. And then I looked later, I'm like, oh, your tooth went into my flesh.
Are you kidding me?
I was
That's
just
not
dang
good.
it. I'm like, that's not nice. So
your cat's mean.
I know. So I Google, why is my Siamese cat so mean?
Mm-hmm.
And they are a little bit mean. But anyway, so I'm realizing this week is that like every night around like 9:30, 10 is when I usually go to bed. She would meow at me and kind of just be like, I thought she wanted to play. No, she wanted me to turn off the bedroom lights and go to bed so she could hang out in the part of the house by herself, like the living room and stuff. So she puts me to bed and then she goes and plays for like an hour and a half, 2 hours.
She wants alone time?
She wants alone time. And if I don't turn my lights off, she doesn't get it.
How'd you feel about that?
I felt a little bit betrayed from all the money I spend on her and like the time I give to her. And then she's like, I don't really want to hang out with you. And I have my own things. And I'm like, okay. And then she comes in and, snarls at me and then snuggles in. And I'm just like, oh, and then I'm on fire.
Until she bites you.
Yeah. But that's only in the morning, when she gets real frisky.
Jeez.
I'm just like, ma'am. So she's not a great roommate, but, we're in it now.
Is she shedding more because it's so hot?
Yeah. Which is super annoying too. So anyway.
Is your bed full of cat hair?
I use a chom.
What's that?
It's like a pet hair remover tool.
I'm going to need one of those for my patio furniture because our cats hang out there and it's
everywhere.
Gross.
Yeah.
And then I don't want to have to vacuum. I go vacuum before I go sit down. And so then I don't go sit down very often out there because I'm
you
like,
gotta get the chom.
Cat hair out there.
It's like a little roller and you just aggressively roll it over your furniture and it just takes all the hair.
I think I have something like that.
Yeah. But my cat's like also not like so hairy that, first of all, I wash my sheets. You know what I mean? Like I wash my bedding. And so I'll find like a stray hair here or there, but it's not like, how sometimes you go to someone's house and I found that on my couch. She had like it's like her little spot she had been laying in for like a week. And I was like, oh no.
That's what I thought your bed might look like.
No. It is. I would not.
Because our couches outside look terrible because our cat, and one of our cats has pure black hair.
Oh. Well, that's actually better than white hair. Well, I guess not for your outside furniture. I have no idea.
On the outside, it's just so everything just looks black. Anyway, it's kind of nasty.
Anyway, so for all the cat lovers out there, you're welcome. And for the dog lovers, well,
Oh my gosh. What?
Oh my gosh. Sorry. So last week, Jayme and I got together and it was a Friday night and I go over and it's your daughter and your niece are very excited because you're going to be watching Zombies 3, which I was not aware of the zombie movies on Disney, and they are telling me about that. They're so excited. Jayme was so cute. She had this pizza party for them and the girls were so whatever. So that weekend I ran out of things to watch. I'm like, you know what? Watch that zombie show.
Did you watch the third one?
I watched all 3 back to back. And I questioned my life. I was watching him like, this is stupid. I'm like, I kind of get it though. And I'm like, this has a lot of social, economical, stuff in it about like people and how people are treated. I'm like, this is very deep. And I mean, did I cry? A couple times. Was the soundtrack a serious bop? Yeah.
Yes, I know.
And I'm like, why is this hitting so hard?
I know. It's like,
I
can't explain it, but I did watch them as well.
Yeah.
And I like the soundtrack. I feel like there's some really good tunes in that.
Yeah.
I mean, we have
very
listened
empowering
to it over and over and over again. And so the third one, I said, girls, I don't know if the third soundtrack is going to be as good as this first and second. So just, don't have high expectations. Because, I mean, this is the third movie. And I feel like you kind of run out of steam.
Yeah.
You kind of run out of creativity, maybe. I don't know. They added those aliens into it. It just... I do think that the first and second one, I think I like the songs better. But there's still some good songs in the third one, too. I was like, dang, they did it.
I mean, it didn't fall all the way off. It was a great trilogy. I was like, this is what we're doing. And it's fine.
I love that. I'm totally
I almost texted you and be like, tell the girls I just watched Zombies. I'm real into it. It is, better than The Descendants. And I'm like, I have no children. I have Disney Plus. I watch all these little kid shows. Like, what is happening? Anyway.
There are some kid shows I still want to watch that I haven't yet.
Yeah.
Oh, did you watch the Diary of Future President?
No. I drew the line. Because I draw the line kind of at Disney TV. Is that the TV show?
I think
episodes?
It is. Yeah.
I usually don't watch the episodes of the Disney shows.
But you told me you watched the Babysitter's Club.
Listen, that's on Netflix, first of all. Okay. And that hit hard. So
I need to that's what I had in mind when I said there's some that I want to watch.
Yes.
I want to watch that one.
I mean, I need to stop watching so much TV, but again, I'm an iPad kid, so it's just
oh my gosh, speaking of TV.
Yes.
Did I tell you this last week about Stranger Things? Do you remember
you told me you were watching you had 2 more episodes left of Stranger Things.
We have 1.5 left because we watched half of
spoiler alert
today. No spoiler. I'm not doing spoiler alerts. I'm just gonna all I'm gonna say is that the beginning of season 4, I was like, this is horror. This is dumb. Like I'm not into it. It's just not my genre. I'm not into it. Let me just say, I have changed my tune because now I'm so into it. And I think it's brilliant.
Yeah. so good, right? Like
It's
so good.
Good. It's brilliant. So yeah, changed my mind.
I'm very excited. I need you to watch. I need you to finish it.
I know I do. I know we do. We started the finish, but it's so freaking long. It's an hour and a half.
Movie.
Okay, this one is like an hour and a half. So we only watched 1 hour of it today because that's the time we had.
Yeah.
Which felt really weird to watch it in the middle of the day, but we did. Mm-hmm. And then because every time it's evening, by the time we have time to start the show, it's after 9, and I'm like, I can't do it.
Wait, where are you at? Just tell me where you're at in the show. What do you last remember?
I don't want to give a spoiler.
It doesn't matter. It's been Jayme. It's been out for
everyone else is watching it. They want to watch it. Okay, so Al is deciding what. Oh, okay. So Nancy just came back from seeing everything that Vecna showed her, and they just went to buy all. They just came up with this plan that they're going to go in and get him, and they went to buy all the weapons and stuff. That's and so it's in the middle of the second to last episode that we had to just stop.
Oh my gosh!
And so oh my gosh is right. So that's where we're at. And then the last episode is like 2 hours or something.
It goes by so fast.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! I'm so excited.
I'm hoping we'll get to it this weekend.
Yes, because there's so many things I want to talk to you about. But anyway,
we'll have to do our own like Stranger Things episode by itself. And then I got this email today from 21 Pilots because somehow I'm on their list.
Yep.
And they did this mashup Stranger Things song at one of their concerts in Romania.
Oh.
It was so
That's cool.
It's so cool.
That's nice.
It was,
I have to look at that.
Yeah.
Send it to me.
Okay, I will.
Probably deleted the email because Jayme keeps nothing.
I have some over 1,000 unread emails in my email.
Are you joking?
I don't know. I'm not. I can't keep up. I'm trying, but they're junk. But I have to like go through, and it takes so long.
You read the junk? You don't just do a bulk edit?
No. I mean, go through just deleting stuff, and like I need to organize my email. It's bad.
Yeah, I feel bad if I have more than 15 emails in my inbox.
Well,
I've
seen them all. Like I've seen that I don't need to read them, but I don't necessarily need to delete them. But I need to do something so they're not unread.
That was sorry. I was yawning. Again, I'm a little shook. I'm always shook when people have like. I was working for someone once, and I looked at their inbox. They had 22,000 emails, and I was like, I cannot be around you.
Oh my word!
Like 22,000 unread. Like that's what was. Word. That was the ones that were just bolded.
Yeah.
I couldn't. I was just like, I don't know.
Okay.
What is your limit? Like, what is your,
I don't know. I don't have I don't know what it is because I just I'm trying to keep, I don't know, right around 1,000, 1,400. Okay. I think I'm hovering.
That's where you feel like is not stressful.
Well, it is a little, but I just don't want to take the time.
Okay. Well, I'm just wondering, like, let us know out there, like on our Instagram or something, what your limit is for emails, because I feel like more than 100 in your inbox.
Oh yeah,
is way too much.
These aren't new to me. Like I've seen the titles or what they're from or whatever.
I get that. It's just a lot.
It is a lot. Yeah, I need a solution.
Yeah,
so
I'm just sorry. The admin and he's like, okay, we need to triage this situation.
Yes,
we're going to need to make some rules. We're going to have things go automatically here and get deleted there, and
some
just
help
all
with
the things.
That. So I guess I just need you to comment on our Instagram and tell me what to do. You're really good at all that stuff, though, like in the technical stuff.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for you, Lick the Spoon will probably just have like the same picture of a wooden spoon every time.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know.
It would just be you recording into like your phone and then uploading it to the internet. Yeah. Like, here you guys go. It's on Facebook.
Probably.
I just reactivated. So I hate Facebook. I'm not a fan. And so, but I love Facebook because some people are only on Facebook. Mm-hmm. So it's this weird thing. And
all these geriatric millennials are on Facebook.
Well, more so even our parents and our, extended family and older people. And anyway, it's just not my thing. So like I was gung ho to delete my Facebook. Like I wanted it gone. I was tired of Facebook. I mean, they already had all my information, but I just wanted it cleared. Mm-hmm. And I was going to start a new Facebook, which I guess you're not supposed to do, but I did it anyway. So I start this new Facebook. Like I'm just going to use this for business, and it's going to be way more just like nothing, my personal stuff. I'm just whatever. Oh my gosh. Well, then I realized that Facebook, has like a chokehold on the VR systems. So it's like I have a VR headset, like the Oculus. you have to have a Facebook login to use it. And it's associated with your Facebook account, and all the games you buy is associated with your Facebook account. So if you delete your face account, you can't use your VR account.
Oh.
So it's super frustrating.
So what'd you do?
So I had to keep the old one. So now a person that hates Facebook has 2 Facebooks going.
Well, I got a Facebook friend request from you, and I thought, aren't we already Facebook friends?
Yeah.
So I was confused.
I deleted the new Facebook I created, and then I had to because in my purging, because I don't know if you've ever get this play. I'm like, I just don't want a Facebook. So I'll purge I'll just delete everybody off my Facebook. And then I'm like, oh, but now I need Jayme back on there.
Yeah.
So then I have to ask everybody. And then everybody's like, have you been hacked?
Yes.
Have you been hacked? Is this really you? Have you been hacked? I'm like, it's me, guys.
I know.
It's
Well, I asked that because
I got at least 3 texts and, a phone call.
Is this really you?
Yeah. Is this really you?
Because I've been hacked before, and
Yeah.
there's just weird stuff all the time on Facebook and
I know.
Messenger, and I don't know.
I don't really go on there, but like, I'll open it up sometimes to look to see like, I don't even know. Sometimes I'll post like our episodes and stuff on there. And then I just scroll for like 2 seconds. I'm like, I'm going back to TikTok. I'm going back to Instagram, going back to Snap. It's just like, Anyway, that's my Facebook rant.
Yeah.
I just wish there was a new platform that was like old Instagram where it was just pictures. It wasn't all just like other things. I don't know. Well, you didn't have to make reels. You didn't have to like make stories. I just want to see my my friends' kids in cute pictures in order, chronological. Anyway, that's my rant on social media. Like if you're ever like, wow, look, the spoon is not very active. It's because I hate social media.
Yeah. And I'm just not really good. I have good ideas, but then I'm like, oh, dang, that takes time and effort. And I'm doing something else.
I know. And I don't know how these people that are influencers do it, have these curated
because
lives.
they're influencers. So they spend the time and the effort.
Well, yeah, but like a lot of them don't start off big. So it's like just to develop and have to take the amount of like work it has to go into like just taking pictures every single day and thinking about cute captions and having an aesthetic. And I know that's kind of going out of fashion to have it be super, super curated. But even just posting one picture and thinking it through and making it something that's worthwhile for people to see, I just can't even imagine. I don't know. These content creators, especially like the content creators on TikTok, that it becomes their full-time job, but they're just coming up with stuff all the time. That just sounds exhausting.
Right.
I have to come up with 1 post a week and I'm like, I can't do this.
Yeah.
And it's literally like new episode out now. And it's just like, oh, it's too much.
Oh, gosh. I was on TikTok for a while and then I got off it. And I am nervous to do it again just because I feel like I get sucked in, But I'm confused because I remember you telling me that you weren't, this is a while ago, but like that TikTok was getting your personal information or something. And you're like, don't do TikTok. And this was a long time ago. So you've clearly changed your mind or something or learned something else.
No. It's all the social media platforms steal all your information and
track all the things. Is that why you don't put stuff on there?
No, it doesn't matter. Like they can see.
You tell me not to do TikTok or like.
I honestly probably said it as like, you got to be careful.
That's probably what you said.
But I definitely wouldn't have said don't do it at all because I do it.
I know. That's why I was just like, I have this weird memory. No, you know how great my memory is. But I remember something about TikTok back in the day.
Yeah. I probably made a snotty remark.
And I was like, oh, Beth, like I shouldn't. I don't know. I don't even know why I brought this up. But it's because you're talking about TikTok and I remembered that. And
yeah, it is.
That influenced me to not.
It's not the thing to have on your phone or in your life if you want privacy. But, like as soon as you have any app on your phone, a lot of stuff's
I feel
not
like
private.
There's no privacy anymore.
It's very frustrating. Anyway, so
not to put you on the spot and make you remember something like that, but
no, I definitely probably have said something like that, but
oh my gosh. Well,
anyway,
I'm avoiding TikTok because I know that I will just get in.
And honestly,
TikTok.
it's changed a lot since when you were on it because you were on it during like
it was like
peak
2020.
Pandemic.
Yes,
funny videos and all that. But it blew up during the pandemic. These are all my personal opinions, and I don't know if this is true or not. This is just my experience.
Okay.
Disclaimer. But it's just, I think it blew up. And so then all of a sudden, like every brand is trying to be on there. Everybody's trying to get like TikTok famous or at least get a TikTok going. And so I just think the quality of a lot of the stuff is different. Like it's not, I don't know. I feel like obviously it like goes to the algorithm that you see, like, you see what you engage with. But I get way less like videos of just people dancing and having fun and whatever. I remember in like 2019, because I was on TikTok when it first switched over to like, I think that was 2018. I can't remember when it switched from Musicality. I think that's what it was called. Yeah, it was another service, and then it became TikTok. Anyway, I was on early for adults. For a geriatric millennial, I was on early. Like the teens I work with, they were like, okay. But it was mainly a teen app when I was on there. And it was like the funniest.
All the dances.
And like kids being super creative, making these like jump cut videos and just so funny and so original. I would lay on my couch from 8 o'clock to 2 a.m, laughing my butt off, watching TikToks. And now I'm scrolling at night, just watching like this horrible thing, that horrible thing. Like I'm on social justice TikTok. I don't want to be there. I just want to see cute kittens. So anyway.
So do you think it's still out there and you're just not seeing it because of whatever algorithm you have?
I think that's part of it, but it's like, I also just think that it's just different now. Anyway.
Oh gosh. Anyway, so
yeah, TikTok if you want to, I think you have to be careful of putting your family out there because there's so many weirdos and of putting your feet out there, but whatever.
Well, I don't even know how to get started really on the content that I would want to watch because I don't even know. I'm just like.
You'd have to get back into it and just kind of whatever. Anyway, I don't know. I hate to say this, but sometimes I'm just like, I'm getting too old for this. I just don't want to do anything new. I understand. Like, I don't want to learn another new thing.
Yeah.
And the ins and outs of it and the like, I just don't. I'm like I'm like, it would be my fantasy just to hire somebody that's like, Gen Zer to just run a TikTok for like my business or whatever. Just because I just can't.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel I'm on that cusp of, just being an old lady. You know what I mean? Like, because you've met those people that are like old young ladies. You're like, oh, you've decided to just be old at 40.
Right.
Yeah. Right. I met somebody recently and they're like not even 50 yet. And they just kind of like were okay with just like, well, I'm just going to retire, blah, blah, blah. Like the way they were talking, it's like you were acting like you are 65 years old. Not that that's old, but like that you're way closer to retirement age than still somebody that's like somewhat in the prime of your life still. Like I have to hold on hope that your 40s is still good. Like,
of course it is.
Not for everyone, but yeah. Anyway, it's kind of a mess over here. Yeah. I just need to be careful not to, like, I went through a really bad depressive episode when I was like maybe 24 and I had this really cute like boutique. And like I was running this store. I had a store called Ooh La La and it was like fashion. I don't know if you ever went there. Fashion.
I did not go there.
Yeah.
But I wish I had.
Yeah. It was like home stuff and beauty. And it was just trying to be like this really cute, chic boutique in the Tri-Cities. Right out of college, again, stupid, but fun. And it was so hard to run a business. And it was like, I remember at one point, like I had run out of clothes. Like I was just like buying and I was working so much. I wasn't taking care of myself, which is my MO. And so anyway, so I was like, oh my gosh, I need to go get a pair of, I need to go get some pants and just some stuff so I can be cute at work or just have clothes to wear. So I remember I went to this Dress Barn, which have you ever been to Dress Barn?
No.
Okay, Dress Barn was at the outlet mall.
I do remember passing it. Yes.
Yeah, it's exactly what you can imagine. It was dresses and clothing for people that gave up on trying to be cute. So I buy this pair of like navy blue, kind of like track pants. And I started wearing them to work and they were comfortable and I would get through my day. And one day I woke up, like sometimes when you're just in tunnel vision in your life and you're not paying attention. One day I woke up and I realized I looked down and saw what I was wearing to my business that was supposed to be chic. I was wearing like this pair of navy joggers that weren't joggers. They were just like a straight leg, not even flared.
Okay.
They had extra padding in the front in case you had like a bump. I don't even know if they were pregnancy pants or not. They had a drawstring and they were pilly after 2 wears. And I'm rocking these things while I'm growing out overplucked eyebrows. And I'm like, what are you doing with your life? You are 24 years old. Oh, anyway, so that's where I'm at. I'm like, Beth, you can't get to those places again where you just look up and you're like, how did I get this moo on? And why am I wearing my house shoes outside to get the mail? Like, anyway. So that's where I'm at.
Oh my goodness. You're cracking me up.
Yeah.
Yeah, because joggers weren't, because now joggers
Yeah.
are cute. And they've made
Yes.
so many, it's kind of fashionable to wear cute joggers.
Yeah.
But when you were 24, I don't think they were. I don't
No.
think
You know,
that
it was
the thing.
the thing that was just, it was on its way out. It was like the juicy couture velour.
Oh,
it was like a couple years outside of that.
Okay.
So there were options. Like that would have been a little out of style. However, it still would have been like, oh, you're trying.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
No. This is something that a 75-year-old woman buys because it's comfortable and her arthritis is hurting her. So yeah, it was.
I don't know. I think those 75-year-old women are so smart. I love comfort, seriously, over fashion. I mean,
okay, you say that, but I've never like
the combo is the best. If I can do the combo, that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking
definitely
for cute, but
look adorable. Yeah.
Thank you.
She's like, you're comfortable but adorable. You're like, oh, look at this fanny pack. It's so functional. It's adorable and it's on trend. Oh, look at these shoes. Okay, it's adorable and it's on trend. It's not like you're here with Velcro shoes.
I'm just lucky because Birkenstocks are trending.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah,
that's lucky for me because I'm going to still be wearing them when they're not. And so,
they're a classic now. So I don't think that they're really going to go out.
Okay, but what do you think? Do you think the same thing about skinny jeans?
Yeah, skinny jeans are never going to go out. They're classic because you need them for different. It's like a great legging or a great A-line skirt or a pencil skirt. You can always make that work because it's a classic.
Oh well, I don't think I can make a pencil skirt work.
Oh my gosh, Jayme, you would look so adorable.
I don't even know how to do that.
Do you know what a pencil skirt is?
Yes, okay. It's a tight one.
Yeah. But it's not like gross tight. It's just cute. You put a little blouse on it if you're going to work. You put a little like.
Yeah, I need the right one.
You wear a crop top and be like, hey,
Oh gosh, crop top. Are you kidding me?
But yeah, anyway, I don't know. I just, the things that I think of when I think of like true comfort are not things that are appropriate to wear in public. Also, like I discovered during COVID the bras with no underwire, which because I always had a large bosom growing up, I never thought that was an option. And I think with this like whole move towards the bralette and all of these things, I ordered some bras and I thought I ordered my normal underwire, hold them up to the Lord. Bras, and they didn't didn't have an underwire, and I put them on. I'm like, oh, my boobs, the shape looked different then, and just different.
Yeah.
And I was like, I can't believe this. I wore it once. I was like, wait a minute, why do I feel better? And then now it's like I only want to wear no underwire, and then because I'm going into the office now, I don't feel comfortable not wearing an underwire, so I put the underwire back on. I'm like, I'm in a cage all day.
Oh my god!
And then as soon as I get home, I call it unleashing the beast. I walk in the door. I kick the shoes off. I run to the bedroom, yoga pants, bra off in 2 seconds, comfy shirt on, getting a snack.
Unleashing the
Where's
beast.
my cat? We're partying.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so I have never had a large bosom ever, but all the bras used to have underwire and I hated that. And so I got rid of the whole underwire thing years and years and years and years ago because, oh my gosh, but I didn't have to lift anything up to the Lord, so to speak. So I actually went through a phase where I refused to wear a bra for, I think it was over a month. I like things that have built-in bras.
Yeah.
That's my favorite or none.
Well, I have found that a built-in bra, if you have a certain shape of
it
only works if you
have really tiny,
you have cute little boobs. If you got like monsters, you could just it's gonna not look. I saw the cutest nightgown at Target. It's so cute. It's a little slip dress and it has cutout. It's like form fitting. I'm like, oh my gosh, that is my vibe. And I look and it had a built-in bra and I'm like, the cup size, I was like, okay, that's not gonna work. It's gonna look weird.
Sorry.
I was like, oh, I could cut them out. I'm like, we're not buying clothes new to then
cutting them out.
Try to like whatever. So anyway.
Yeah. Everybody's shape. I mean, you got to find what works for you.
Yeah.
And
I'm just tired of that. I don't want to find what works for me. I want what works for me to find me. You know what I mean? Like everybody talks about like,
so nice.
Everybody talks about like, oh, you know, like I was talking to my friend about a bra and then on Instagram, they showed me bras. That never happens to me. Okay. I never see the thing that I really need in my life through like the spying of social media. It's just very frustrating. So Facebook, if you're listening, I need the perfect bra. I need a great, you know, capri pant that's work appropriate and some nice blouses. Hook me up.